Alright, hello and welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution. We were actually paged to our boss's office, but we're going to make a detour to, see Pritchard. He apparently has something important to tell us.
That's what Will was saying.
Let's go up the floor, though. Is he in my office? Yeah, looks like it. Okay.
Those men who attacked us 6 months ago.
What do you want?
As much as I hate to admit it, I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
You're telling me someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first attack?
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm is good. Very good.
You've told Sarif?
See, here's the thing. The intrusions were possible because of a backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
The one Sanders' team used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something, and I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Oh,
Because,
this
as
can't
far as I
possibly
can
go
tell,
well.
Sarif created that access and was streaming a lot of data through it shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you.
Oh boy. Alright, let's go talk to the boss. This cannot end well. That really is an awesome view. Oh, look who it is.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarif's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it
I
brought
already
back
don't
all
like this
kinds
guy.
of unpleasant memories.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart. But it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words. The flesh may heal, but the mind is not always so resilient. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
I'm
Yeah, why not?
curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously targeted. The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
It's like he has a nervous
About
tick
what?
the way they
About
animate
the
him.
future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to redefine what it even means to be human. You think governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps not. But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence it.
I see. Thank you for illuminating me.
Anytime.
Yeah, I don't like him. Alright, let's go ahead and see the boss.
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
What?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now, but he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
Yeah, he's trying to change the subject. We're gonna go with defend. Or do you want to refocus, placate, or defend? Based on what his profile has over here, he has a will sometimes try to change the subject in order to win an argument. I would say that's what he just did.
Adam, are we done here?
No.
I want to, believe me. I want to catch these guys as badly as you do. But that breach is responsible for every security crisis we've had, including today's. If you want me to stop these guys, I need to know what kind of data they've had access to.
You're right. I'm sorry if I seem evasive.
Just a little bit.
But there's something you're not getting here, Adam. Business is war, with no clear battleground and no rules to keep our enemies honest. In this company,
he's pulling rank.
I'm the commander-in-chief, and I have to be ready for anything, and I will do anything to ensure that I am. Now, I hired you because I needed a general I could trust.
A general?
One who knows how to obey orders.
So he's trying to use his authority. Let's see. So if he is using his authority, we should probably placate him.
Whoa, don't get me wrong, boss. I'm not questioning your leadership. I'm just concerned that the data you streamed might have been compromised, accessed by the hacker who attacked us. If so, how do you suggest I handle it?
Good question. I guess we should consider every possibility. I just wonder if you're being a bit paranoid here. Fixating on details that aren't critical? I mean, are you so shaken up by what happened 6 months ago, by your failure to make a difference then?
Now he's
that
shifting
you can't
blame.
roll with the punches anymore?
Next,
Damn it,
next
Adam.
option is defend.
I brought you back in today because you have an immediate crisis to deal with. Questioning me about things that don't matter isn't going to bring Megan back.
Okay, now we're defending.
With all due respect, sir, I am trying to do my job. The job you hired me to do. The job you even brought me back in for tonight. But it feels like you're getting in the way. Especially when you start bringing Megan into this.
I'm not getting in the way. I just... Okay, look, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm the one overreacting. The data I streamed had nothing to do with Megan or her work. It was just a routine, fact-finding check that sprang from one of our discussions. The kind of check I have to run quite often around here, believe it or not. Now, if somebody backtraces the transmission and gets a look at it, I very much doubt they'll know what to do with it. Trust me, we're fine.
Shift blame, no. Change the subject. Refocus?
I would like nothing better than to trust you with this, boss. But trust is a two-way street, and the way you've handled this entire conversation so far makes me think that it's you who isn't trusting me. Why, boss? What is it you're so afraid to tell me?
Adam, Of course I trust you, son. And it's not that I'm afraid to tell you the truth. It's just that, honestly, I'm afraid you'll take it the wrong way.
Sounds like he's whining.
All right. Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people, potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
Hooray! Now we could go back to the office and go check that stuff out, but we're not going to.
Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the typhoon or with some other top secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Sarif Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
Alright, and now we go back to the chopper. Alright, maybe we'll stop by the office. Nah. Is there an optional objective in here I need to do first before I go to China? Let's go ahead and check out the... wrong one. Yeah, we should go talk to Jenny real quick. Hello, Jenny.
Did you get everything? We have to get that son of a bitch, Jensen.
I think I have everything.
Excellent, Jensen. I knew I could trust you. You identified the shipment completely unnoticed, and my guys got their hands on Double T. Awesome job. What else you got?
Evidence?
I paid a little B&E visit to O'Malley's apartment. I managed to hack into his personal account. I think you might want to check any connection O'Malley has with FEMA. There's definitely something going on there.
Great work. Found something else?
No, that about covers it.
Oh, I never asked. Ugh.
O'Malley never mentioned any weapon. He just wanted the witness dead.
Just wanted the witness dead, huh? All right. Well, I've got enough evidence against O'Malley anyway.
That's what I get for not pressing and asking him stuff.
Right, Jensen?
I think O'Malley's plan was to start a controlled gang war between the derelict row ballers and the Motor City bangers. You might want to check into that.
Really? All right, I'll keep that in mind when I review all the evidence. Well, that's it. You did a great job. Here's the stuff I promised you. We've got more than enough to nail him now, and I want to make a move before that son of a bitch gets wise. But I ain't got no backup, and I doubt he'll go down peacefully. You've already done the bulk of the job. You want to put the finishing touches on yourself?
Sure.
It'll be my pleasure.
Perfect. My contact tells me O'Malley's gone back to his apartment. Go get him. I'll be waiting for you in the alley near the building once you've taken care of that scumbag.
Yeah, I'm sure this will go fantastically. Where's this? Over this way? Let's pull up the map real quick. I'm not quite sure where we're heading. Alright, so yeah, I can actually cut through here. I will, however, see you guys when we get a little bit closer. Alright, back in we go. So we need to go up a floor. I believe over here is a staircase. Okay, there it is. Fantastic. Let's go ahead, crouch, and walk. Well, crouch for now. We'll walk when we get closer. O'Malley? Oh, apparently I can talk. Alright.
You should be careful who you point that thing at, son. There might be some very unpleasant consequences.
It's a taser.
Mr. Jensen. Don't know why I didn't recognize you the first time. Here to make
you're
sure
an
your
idiot.
treachery is complete.
Treachery? You lie, steal, murder, manipulate, and cheat on a daily basis. Men like you shouldn't even be allowed to use the word treachery.
Your little outburst is quite amusing, Mr. Jensen. I didn't mean any of it as an insult.
Whatever. I'm here to arrest you. I strongly suggest you consider a peaceful resolution.
I'm afraid I won't be able to comply, Mr. Jensen. But allow me to make you a different offer.
I'm listening.
I don't resent you for what you did. You played your cards and alliances well, and it's something I can respect. Still, it doesn't mean that I accept defeat. I'm willing to transfer to you a rather enviable sum in exchange for my freedom.
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No more games. You're going down.
So be it.
Who's there?
And he's not... Well, no, he's not dead. Good. We will be taking his gun and we will be searching his body. Nothing in there. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. This place is terrible. You know what? Nah. I was going to see if we could pick up the mines. I don't think I have the inventory space to do so, so let's just get out of here. Here we go, down. That is not the exit. You know, it's the little touches. I actually like that the exit sign here is pointing towards the exit. I didn't realize that the first time I went through there. And it looks like she moved around the corner.
So? What happened?
He looked a bit tired and it made him grumpy. He's asleep now. All that's left to do is go in there and cuff him.
I've always liked your style, Jensen. I know I've said it a couple of times already, but thanks. You've done a really good thing today. It's been a pleasure working with you again. Just like old times, eh? Good luck with... well, whatever it is your cute ass is working on these days.
Alright, let's go ahead and get back to the tower. We have a... you know, I don't even know what to call it. It's not a jet, it's not a helicopter. It's a little bit of both. We have a ride to catch. Alright, we're back at Sarif HQ, and we're actually heading out to the landing pad.
I'll be accompanying Mr. Taggart to the charity dinner tonight.
Wait a second.
Rehabilitation center. Does Mr. Taggart know this, sir?
Of course he does. I would not be leaving if it were not a medical emergency.
Of course, I understand. I can't imagine what it must be like to willingly give up an implanted limb.
Please, make sure Mr. Taggart is up to date itinerary-wise, and I will rendezvous with you later this week.
Understood, sir.
You're Taggart's aide, aren't you? Dr. Isaiah Sandoval, isn't it?
No need to play ignorant, Mr. Jensen. I am quite sure you have a file on me that's as thick as the one you have on Mr. Taggart.
You're an outspoken activist in your own right, Dr. Sandoval.
When you have seen the things that I have, you find you have no choice but to stand up and be counted. Frankly, I am surprised an ex-cop like yourself isn't more disturbed by the dangers of this technology.
Augmentations help a lot of people, Doc. Handicapped, war vets.
Yes, but at what cost? My own friend had his life ruined by these so-called advancements of yours. A man much like you who had no choice but to become augmented. Yet once he was... Too much power can make you do terrible things, Mr. Jensen. I suggest you think long and hard on that.
No, being a terrible person can.
I'd like to hear more about your friend, Dr. Sandoval. What exactly did he do?
Nothing.
Was he injured in the Gulf?
He went on a rampage in a shopping mall, if you must know, hoping to be gunned down by the police, rather than face a lifetime battling augmentation addiction.
He was addicted to augments?
They don't talk about it in those corporate brochures of yours, do they? Neuroposine dependency, rejection psychosis, any number of physical and psychological ills have resulted from this technology, and yet we rarely hear a word about them.
I'm sure the literature is out there.
No thanks to the throng of corporate lawyers attempting to stop it.
Your friend, did he succeed? Did he suicide by cop?
No. Bill Taggart talked him down.
Okay, so apparently that would be him.
I am sure you are very busy, Mr. Jensen,
Doing my job,
as are
yes,
Mr.
sir.
Taggart
Sure
and
you can
I.
appreciate that.
So apparently he has augments and it has driven him crazy, so he's going to blame other people. Fantastic.
Hey, Jensen. The boss said you were on your way. You're gonna love Hangsha.
You've been there?
Used to live there. I spent 3, maybe 4 years working in the upper city, and most of my nights having fun in the lower one. You ready to go?
Yes, we are. Let's get the heck out of here.
I thought I was. How long is this gonna take, Malik?
You mean the flight or the fun afterward? Don't worry, we'll be there before you know it. Climb in. Jensen, you might want to get ready. The jewel of the Yangtze approaches.
Son of a bitch. We're supposed to find answers in that.
Hey,
that is
where's
huge.
the scum and half the space? Hang on, we're going in. The address you got off that Merc, Hangshaw Court Gardens. It's a bit of a walk from here in the Yuzhou district, but I figured it might be best not to drop you too close.
In case Barrett only gave up the address, knowing I'd walk into another trap.
It's the kind of thing I'd do to an enemy. You want my advice? Just find out who lives there and get out.
Yeah, seems like good advice, actually. Alright, we're in... Yeah, Hangshaw, yeah. Oh, holy cow, that's massive. Alright, so we just want to go ahead and, I guess, follow the thing for now. Hello, random person.
Don't stay here, Lawai. This city is very dangerous, especially lower. Too many groups fighting for control.
去吗？特价，你看上去很疲劳。继续。
Hey, do you know how to get to the Honghua hotel? Ah, I see. Someone's looking for some action, huh? Quigan District.
Okay.
Walk over there and talk to...
You know, there's an amazing view of the cityscape on the rooftop. It's just underneath the patio.
What are you looking for, Lawai?
Oh, there we go. Yuzhou District. Oh, this suddenly doesn't seem like a good place to be. Hello, Harvester.
哎，来看，不错的工具。
Yeah, I'd like to see you try to steal it.
I think bringing in Bell Tower to police the city is a great thing for Shanghai. I'm sure some of those corrupt officials.
If you can get your hands on Tower's got the whole apartment complex locked down.
I need to get something in
Nobody
my
knows
apartment.
why.
I don't care what kind
Alright,
of
so that's
operation
lockdown.
is going on.
Sorry, pal. No one's allowed in right now.
I need to get something in my apartment.
Yeah, we're going to find an alternate route. I saw a ladder over here.
Goodbye.
Alright, so we should be able to climb up this way. I can't go up this way, right? Oh, well, here's hoping.
If anyone crosses this perimeter, give them one warning. If they ignore you, start shooting. We can't risk infiltration.
Do I give my warning in English?
What kind of question is that? Whatever the...
Think about that. Okay, I definitely do not regret taking that upgrade for the reflexes. Let's take the pistol. Oh, or not. See, they don't have anything, and they don't have anything. We will, however, drag them over here behind the vent so they don't see. Alright, you just gotta keep an eye out for anybody that'll be up and about patrolling, because we want to be able to sneak in relatively unscathed. Let's see, there's somebody down in the courtyard. There's somebody over here. Oh, there's a lot of somebody's down there. Holy cow.
Malik, you might have been right about that trap. Hengsha Court Garden is under lockdown.
There's so many people
by
here.
Bell Tower Associates.
Bell Tower? They're the police in Lower Hengsha, Jensen. They're under contract with the Chinese government. You think the Chinese...
I won't know anything until I get inside that penthouse.
Alright, we can get a good look what's on down here from up top. So there's two guys guarding the main doorway. I don't have the ability to jump down there safely, so I have to find an alternate way down. Let's see. Oh, that was loud. Is this a way in? Oh, hey. What do you know? Alright, and from here I should be able to actually work my way down. Let's go ahead and hug the wall just in case. We want to make sure we don't get any surprises. Alright. So far so good. Surprised I'm not seeing a guard inside here or anything. Okay, no, just those two guys. Okay. I've got to remember to silence my timer, aka phone. Alright, I tell you what though, I think this is pretty much going to be it for this episode of Deus Ex Human Revolution. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave a message in the section below, and as always, have a good day, and I'll see you next time.